Hi you guys, Latoya here. Welcome to my crafty space. I'm back with another Valentine's Day project to share with you guys. Super excited. I love Valentine's Day. I love the category. I love creating for it. I have so many awesome stamps. Speaking of awesome things, this is my outfit for today. So I decided to do some red with gray. The primary color I wanted to play with was red, and I just took a standard t-shirt, a crew neck, and I decided to just play it up with some gray. A little simple, but I really do like it. I think basics in a wardrobe are really important because it helps you to make like a complete outfit. And again, I do dress business casual at my clinic job, and I do wear a lab coat over my outfit when I go to see patients. So I'm excited to share my project with you guys today. Ta-da! So what's one thing I have yet to do successfully? Can anyone guess? Okay, make a donut card, right? So I did share with you guys a card that I was Copic coloring that had donuts on it by Brutus Monroe. And that card, it actually ended up getting ruined. I have since remade that card, but I want to share this one with you guys because it was actually in the stack first. So I'm trying to just go in order, quote unquote. Let's get the rest of the pieces. Okay. So here are the items that I used to create this project. I'm so super excited. So I really love donuts. Not in real life. I don't eat like a ton of them. I'm not like a donut per day type of person, but for some reason I really love like baked goods, donuts, sweets, birthday cakes. Like as far as stamps go, I have a lot of those in my collection because when it comes to stamp sets that I buy, I'm not into just buying exact duplicates. There needs to be a rhyme and reason behind what I'm getting, and it needs to differ from other things that I own. And you guys will see that today. So I shopped my stash and I brought in some oldies and some new goodies. Came up with this project. So my focal point for this was for me to use this stamp set here. And this is called Sprinkles by Brutus Monroe. This is from their Stamp of the Month, and I believe it was from last month. I just thought this was so incredibly cute, you guys. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to play with this. By the way, I do have another card, the one I was Copic coloring with this stamp. I'm still going to share that with you guys. I'm just doing this one now because your girl's tired. I'm trying to get this over with. So what I did was I knew just for something super easy that I could just stamp a background with this stamp. So I just did some tone on tone, took the stamp, did it all over a piece of Blushing Bride cardstock in Blushing Bride ink, and I just love the interest that I have here, but it's not like super distracting because again, it's like a tone on tone that's happening with this background. So from there, I knew I was just going to use a piece of white cardstock, and I was like, okay, cool. Now what am I going to do as far as my layout? So from there, I ended up coming to the conclusion that I wanted to just do like a frame around it, just to make my layouts different from other layouts. So I just put two pieces of dies together, two rectangle dies, and this is an A2 size card. And I just gave myself this thin frame. And as you can see, I decided to heat emboss this with some gold, but it's not super perfect. I don't know. I just kind of like the look of it being not completely completed. And then from there, I was like, okay, I don't want to just do, you know, a traditional shape inside of this card for my layout. I ended up going into my dies. So I have this here, and this is current. If you care, it's by Stampin' Up. These are the TaylorMade tag dies, and these are just so darn cute. I decided to do this in Blushing Bride, and also white cardstock, but after doing both, I ended up just going with the white cardstock instead of the Blushing Bride once I placed it against my actual project. And the other neat thing is, I don't know what these are called. For some reason, the thought left me, but you have these pieces here that you can add on. It's some kind of piece that like secures this area so the tag isn't ripped as easily. But this piece here, I decided to heat emboss because I was like, oh, I already have gold going on the frame. I think I'll also carry it over to my tag. And then I decided to just do some heat embossing at the bottom of the tag just to give it some interest. Again, let's all be mindful that this is my first go around with this card, so everything isn't going to be like 100% perfect. I think this is a tad messy, but again, this is my first go around. So if I am to redo this card, I think this will be a lot smoother. I ended up having to add more embossing with my watermark pen, so that's why this looks a little like this here at the top. And then I was thinking, okay, I want to put a sentiment on this super awesome tag. I ended up taking out this stamp set here, and this is by Jelly Bean Soup. This stamp set, you guys, is from 2016, which is hilarious because this Stampin' Up set is also from 2016. I bought this off eBay. Isn't that funny? And then this is called Sprinkles on top, and the Brutus Monroe stamp of the month is called Sprinkles. Isn't that just funny? Like the big coincidence with all the stamps. Anyhow, silliness aside. Looking at my stamps, I decided the love, life, and donuts sentiment from this set was just going to be like superb. And I love how it's just love, period, life, period, donuts. It fits perfectly with this tag, doesn't it? And so I just stamped that in Blushing Bright also. Then I was thinking, okay, cool. I need a donut. I have donuts in the background here. I need a donut on my tag. So, as you can see, I stamped out a ton of donuts in different colors. I did early espresso, soft suede, and I believe crumb cake just to see which one would look better. And I think, based upon this piece of ribbon that I have here, I decided on the early espresso donut, and I colored this in with like a pink Copic. I just colored in those little hearts with that. And these small donuts are from, like I said, this Sprinkles on Top set. This is a really old Stampin' Up set. Never played with it before, so I also wanted to give this some play, and I just stamped all of these out. How cool, right? They're not like super solid impressions. As you can see, I did have to stamp it a few times with my Misty, but I'm so happy with it. Like, it's okay. I do have better donut stamps, but not this size. So I just need to figure out where I want to place this here on the card. Honestly, I think it'll be like here or something. And then I was like, obviously, okay, I think I'm going to incorporate some dark brown. So then I took out my Stampin' Up ribbon, Faux Suede trim in Early Espresso, and I told myself, I didn't actually do, that it would make a sweet piece for my tag, and also go with a little donut. And so I think I'll do something like that. I'm going to just go ahead and assemble my card. My card is now complete. What do you guys think? I really do like this tag here, this frame. I love how there's donuts everywhere. This small donut here, just the sizing difference from the donuts in the background. I don't know, I'm kind of smitten with it. It's kind of nice. Then on the inside, I have this small donut here, and I can place the sentiment on the inside, but as this is a test card, I'm just gonna leave it blank. So I hope you guys are inspired by this little sweet donut treat make, bringing in some of my old stamps, some of my new stamps. I love playing with my stash. Like, what's the point of accumulating if you're not going to play with it? And I'm not just trying to just own a bunch of stamps. I want to play with my stamps. So I will see you guys tomorrow for another card. I know I'm trying to dole these out because I have a couple more projects in the mix. And don't forget, there's also going to be a giveaway. So that's also really exciting. And I hope you guys do something crafty to make sure we're happy. I'll talk to you later. Okay? Bye.